Okay, that looks fine. And buff. And the other thing I do on just the table is scrapers. Something strange going on. I don't think I've ever done that before. I hit it right on the first try. Usually have to make 2 or 3 tries before I get it right. So, alright. Now there's the problem. If I'm doing a scraper, like a half round or a round nose scraper like this, I got to take this out of here because I can't swing far enough, and that's one reason I don't have this fastened down, so I'm not banging into the wall when I swing this way. Okay. Now I don't have as much trouble. Well, I guess I will have. I will take that out of there. And I'll swing this back over there so I'm not running into problems over here. I don't know, just about every wood turning book I've ever read says that burr for scrapers, that burr off the grinder is what's doing the cutting. I just frankly don't believe it. That tool will cut wood, but it's just ripping the wood apart. It's not actually cutting it. I want a sharp edge. I don't want a grinder burr. So that's gotten rid of that burr. And the way I usually test an edge is just try drawing my thumbnail very lightly across it. If I pull a shaving, the tool's sharp. If it just slips across without doing anything, it isn't sharp. But that tool will cut very fine, light shavings now. I don't use a scraper for hogging out, so if you're doing that with a scraper, then maybe a grinder burr's fine, but I just don't go with that grinder burr stuff. Now the V-arm, I basically only use the V-arms for my spindle gouges and my side grind bowl gouges, where I'm using the bear grind. Okay, so to mount it in the bear grind, I slide it through and I hold the bear grind up to the pocket and I adjust the stick out until the end of the gouge is even with the end of the pocket. That pocket's about 2 inches long, so that seems to work out fine for me. So, we just grind. And then, and that's ready to go. So that's my sharpening station. I should point out the nuts that hold the wheels on are, one's right hand thread, one's left hand thread. They're intended for when the wheels are turning in the normal direction. By reversing them, there's always a chance that they'll loosen off. So I've put some blue Loctite thread locker on the nuts on both ends. The blue is, you can get it off if you have to, but it shouldn't loosen off on its own. So that's just to keep the wheels from loosening off and starting to spin and wobble on their own.